Hey guys, how are you?
Hey man, congratulations on this new record.
Thank you.
This is outstanding. More yesterdays than tomorrow. It just sounded great. I had a chance to listen to this right before you released it, and I think, the thing that I took away most from this is like, wow, man, you're not afraid, to keep growing as a songwriter, because it's not exactly the stereotypical, for lack of a better way to say it, Joe Grushecky album.
Well, I think we sort of explored it a little bit, different roots that were part of our musical heritage, but never really recorded before.
You got a
Like
little
we did.
Jersey Boardwalk in.
Yeah. Well, we did. I was shooting for like the Drifters under the boardwalk thing on that one, and the Brill Building, and the Burt Bacharach stuff, and it's always sort of been a bit of a guilty pleasure, but. I grew up in a different era where there was rhythm and blues and rock and roll was mixed together all the time. So we did a little bit tribute to Eddie Cochran, and we did some like a boogie thing, and we went all over the place. But it all hangs together because it has a great cohesive sound.
Yeah.
I do believe.
Well, that's the one thing I would say, though. You're playing on older influences. It does not sound like a dated record. It sounds contemporary.
Right. We were bringing them. Well, we're shooting for being, fresh and up to date and right now, and I think people are not as reluctant to embrace the old roots music as they were like maybe 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Now, is it true that you played the original record that you were going to record for Johnny, and he said, nah?
Yes.
Hey, Johnny, how nice were you about it when you told Joe you could do better?
I'm lucky to have a great relationship with my dad, so I basically told him it sucked, to be flat out honest. I hold him at such a high standard of a songwriter, and he's always good at telling a beginning, a middle, and an end of a story. Mm-hmm. And with the previous songs on the record, they were just all over the place, and it didn't really represent the house rocker attitude that I grown to, grow up with and love. And I really thought that, he kind of came out with me the next day with a couple songs. He was like, here you go, just like rubbed it in my face. And I was like, well, maybe that's what you needed, because he wrote some of the best songs he's ever had, I think.
Joe, how important was it to get that check from your son?
Well, I was slacking a bit, I didn't really have a point of view that I was expounding upon. Yeah. And I was, just a bunch of disparate songs that didn't hang together in any way, shape, or form. And Johnny said, well, it sucks, so I guess, I got my guitar out, and when he left the room, I think, okay, it sucks. So I think I wrote the title track here, More Yesterdays Than Tomorrows, and the one we did with Bruce. That's what makes us great. In a day or two, just to show him I still had it.
Yeah. So how long after you grounded him did you have to hold him?
Well, I took his car keys and locked him in his room, and shortly after, it seemed like after I wrote the title track, the rest of the stuff started flowing, and then it was fairly easy. It just, if you write, I'm sure writers will agree upon this. If you get into like a groove and you're writing for a purpose, it's a little bit easier sometimes. So.
Did you get the thing where they say where like it's coming through you? You're not having to think about it so much?
Yes, I did actually. Especially the title track. It was like boom, boom, boom. I sat down and, basically as fast as I could write it down, it was there.
So, Saturday night, Hard Rock Cafe with none other than Meeting of Important People. What a great show this is going to be in support of the brand new record, More Yesterdays Than Tomorrow. They're going to perform for you live right now in the coffee house, and we're going to hear the title track.
You got it, brother.
Joe Grushecky and the House Rockers on the PointPark University Stage, the premiering DVE coffee house, DVE. 1, 2, 3.
Tomorrow, I heard my share of laughter and my from the rain. And I see more yesterdays than I ever will tomorrow. I had my share of laughter, had my share of sorrow. When I get up in the morning, it's a brand new day. I see the same people coming down while I'm up climbing up. Sometimes I get lucky, sometimes the road is rough. I free my mind, I know my heart will surely follow. I shout it to my sisters, I know you understand. We all need a little loving, need a helping hand. I come to realize we're all in this together as we travel on through every kind of weather. When I get up in the morning, it's a brand new day. Some words I carry with me, but some of them ring hollow. I found along the way was ones that I should follow. I see more yesterdays, hello with tomorrow. I see more yesterday.